Continuing the tradition of JRC excellence, rookie Ryan Tverberg, who was just listed as a player to watch by NHL Central Scouting for next year's draft. Here's more on the young sniper.
Still down. Grundy can't get the shot away. Ready, Wingus. Oh, Ryan up the head. Ryan Tverberg coming in. Oh, what a goal! Ryan Tverberg scores!
Just another day at the office for Ryan Tverberg. The budding superstar is currently leading the Toronto Junior Canadiens in scoring despite being only 17 years old. He's one reason for the early season success of the JRCs, and he's left players and coaches alike impressed.
So Bergie is the nickname we got for him in the locker room. I've been fortunate enough to play with him for the most part of this year, me, him, and Matt Redding. And from his game, the first thing that stands out is that speed. Exceptional skater, and he might not be the biggest guy on the ice, but the way he can protect the puck, it's as though he's a power forward. And then you let that kid in on a breakaway or in tight, and the hands go to work.
The thing that jumps out at you most, obviously, when you watch him is the combination of speed and power, and what he brings as such a young player in the league. You know, guys like that are few and far between that come through the league that play with such speed and power at that age. And again, it just plays with he's just relentless in nature about how he does things. And again, day in, day out, he's the same guy every single day. And the consistency is another thing that would be uncharacteristic for a guy that age.
Yeah, no, for sure. Just continue on. Give me like 30 seconds on Tverberg. He was named to the NHL's Players to Watch list for next year's draft. What are your thoughts on Ryan from what you've seen of him so far?
Well, from a stats point of view, he's doing really well with 19 points, only 2 of them coming on the power play. That's an Austin Matthews-esque ratio at this point. I saw him in person. He stands out. He's all over the puck at both ends of the ice. And, yeah, he can absolutely finish. He had a pretty goal in Pickering on the road. So, yeah, just a nose around the net, a true scoring centerman, which is pretty rare.
And number one, the legend of Ryan Tverberg just continues to grow. Look at this against Oakville. Turns on the Jets, and then, despite falling down, still gets it to go. Probably the best 17-year-old in the OJHL this year, and he's got our Cliff Bar play of the week. But number one, I'm trying to think if we've ever had the same player take top spot 2 shows in a row. I believe we may have a first here. Ryan Tverberg won last week. Here he is with another end-to-ender. Gorgeous. That's our play of the week.
Canadians win that draw. Spencer trying to send it off the bounce perfectly. Tverberg walking in, right towards the net. Shot. Oh, what a stop! This Tverberg is going to walk in here on Stewart. Tverberg towards it. What a move! It's the same move! Brendan Heisler, you called it.
LePage. That's Tverberg. Here comes Tverberg busting. Tverberg makes a move and scores. Oh, what a beautiful move! Dead. Finally, the JRCs get out from his knees. Redding ahead for Tverberg coming down the wing. Tverberg cuts in, takes the shot. He scores!
Gillespie now plays it to your side. At the line, it'll skip out. Here's a chance. Speed down the left wing with it now. Tverberg hard to the net. Scored! What a goal there! Now Toronto. 3-on-2 the other way. Cross ice pass. Here's a chance for Berg. Oh, nice setup. They score.
Wellington player in front, Richard. He couldn't get it. And now Tverberg will take it back the other way. Steps in, laid out as Graham stepped up. And now Graham gave him a little face wash while he was down. Tverberg takes a run at him. And now Tverberg's going at it with Graham. Oh, Ryan Tverberg, do it all, my friend.
Angry. I'm very angry.
Her name is Sherry Jackson. She has been looking, searching. They've come half a world for this one.
Sends it across to Tverberg. Hill back to Tverberg, looking for a lane. Tverberg towards the faceoff dot. Got the shot away and he scores! Ryan Tverberg! Matthew Falls. He'll send it across to Khaleesi. Quickly over to Georgia. Tees one up. And that went just wide. Khaleesi with another drive. That was tipped. In, down. Another chance. He scores! Ryan Tverberg! Set up here on the power play. Curls back and drops it up to Ryan Tverberg, who comes in over the line with some speed. Tverberg waits. Still waiting. Now he'll elect to pass it over to Amaral. They'll switch places. Drop right back up to Tverberg. Looking for some space. Gets around. Great close.
Began collecting the DNA of dozens of men and spent months interviewing everyone Angie knew.
A quick pass now to Redding. Redding to Tverberg. Speed with Spencer trailing. Spencer grabbed it there on his wrong hand, still with possession. As Delvecchio slid by him. Spencer with it. That shot. It's in! Ryan Tverberg scores! And then trying to knock it down is Tverberg off the stick of Bronstein. Reads Matosha in. Stop! Diving is Tverberg! And he scores! Heading with it. O'Brien up ahead. Ryan Tverberg coming in. Oh, what a goal! Ryan Tverberg scores!
Play goals. Coming in, Tverberg. Oh my, how many moves was that?
Instead, Koloe drops it off, turns a puck over, out in front, trying to stuff it home and
Behind the net, he'll send it out to Mansurov. Over to Georgiev. Georgiev shoots, tapped on goal, rebound, score!
Stop trying to stick Cantlay. Shot! Hit the side of the post. Inches away from making a 3-goal game. Cole Tucker gets back. Backdoor feed, scores! Khaleesi works his way inside, drops over to Redding. Far side, CJ Clark's open, hurry towards the net!
High and over the net. Tverberg saunters, he'll keep that in. Still with it, Tverberg dropped off, Redding, towards it, scores! Steven!
Breaks the ice, 3:43 in, slides it past Sebastian Labora to make it 1-0.
And Amaro wins it back in the skates of Whittle, trying to push the play down. Tverberg able to pick that off behind his net. He'll send it out now for Falls. Trying to clear it. He does. It gets by Lewis. Ryan Tverberg coming in with some speed towards it. Oh, what a goal!
First period, it's a tie game.
Tverberg wins the draw against Paolucci. Back to the point. Long shot through traffic. Labor had it hit his.
Slide it across there for Tverberg. It's poked up in the air. Khaleesi now to Tverberg. Blocking it. Oh, what a move. Ryan Tverberg trying to find it. They score!
The pass across. Here's Tverberg. Jonah Alexander backhands. Can't get it past the blue line. Kept in. Here's Khaleesi. Slap shot. Pass across. Score.
Although he wasn't the intended target, he'll take it nonetheless. Ryan Tverberg with a lot of speed comes up, takes it right towards the net. Oh, what a chance! Scores! Ryan Tverberg! And it looked like Edwards had initially made the stop because Tverberg did that in one fluid motion. And we are tied, folks. Number 88 in red. What a reliable individual.